USAID's new climate strategy sets ambitious targets to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, adapt to climate change, and mobilize climate financing. Our best partners in our mission to confront climate change and conserve biodiversity are the indigenous peoples of the Amazon. Our work with these communities is not new. Following the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro in 1992, USAID has helped indigenous organizations across the Amazon basin to build their governance and leadership, defend their territorial rights, and improve their livelihoods. To decrease greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, we must maintain and increase forests, keeping the carbon on the ground and not in the atmosphere. Without our Amazon indigenous partners, we will never be able to do this.
También agradecer mucho a este proyecto juntamente con el equipo de USAID, que fue muy importante, ¿no? Hemos aprendido cómo podemos nosotros prevenir los delitos forestales que se vienen causando en nuestras comunidades.
For example, USAID is helping the Shipibo-Canibo community in eastern Peru to work with the private and public sectors to conserve 120,000 hectares of community forests. USAID is strengthening indigenous communities' territorial control and oversight of their ancestral lands, and recently established 16 community committees in the Peruvian Amazon, providing patrol boats and communications equipment. Indigenous people are at the heart of USAID's Amazon vision of a healthy and resilient Amazon that is valued by society, promotes human well-being, and safeguards our global climate. To empower indigenous peoples to represent themselves and defend their territories, we promote and support training to improve their leadership and business skills, use of modern technologies, and understanding of legal systems. Indigenous peoples can only be partners in the fight against climate change if they live securely with fundamental human rights. Indigenous peoples across the Amazon are threatened by illegal drug traffickers, illegal logging, and land grabbing, with increasing threats and violence. In response, in Peru and Brazil, we are offering indigenous communities access to satellite imagery, drones, GPS, and smartphones to delineate their territories, monitor against deforestation, and report criminals to prosecutors. Other programs are helping indigenous peoples to understand the legal mechanisms to present their cases in court. Finally, to support indigenous livelihoods, our programs work with communities to develop economic opportunities in forest products, such as Brazil nuts, fruit, handicrafts, ecotourism, sustainable fisheries, and sustainable timber. USAID's partnerships with indigenous peoples are as important as anything we do in the world. As we move forward with our work in the Amazon, we will continue to engage with indigenous peoples, integrate indigenous peoples' concerns across our work, and empower indigenous organizations to exercise their rights. Thank you to all of our partners as we continue to work together. And most of all, thank you to our partners in La Selva.